Hello friends and enemies. It's me, Isabel, here with your weekly reading vlog for love of the night. It is 3:45 Sunday. I want to talk to you real quick about the TBR situation. I did post a TBR earlier this month, but I made graphics finally. My life is chaos this month. So y'all gonna have to excuse any and all mess you see on my end in October. I have an ebook TBR, which I'm gonna talk you through very quickly. It's right here. I will pop the graphic up. So we have The Death God Sacrifice by Jenny Nordbak, The Demon's Bargain by Katie Robert, The Hellmouth's Guardian's Lover by Adriana Herrera, The Vixen's Deceit by Nikki Sloan, The Captive Merman's Promise by Zoe Castile, and The Fae Queen's Captive by Sierra Simone. All 6 of those are part of the Peculiar Taste series. They're my top priority to read during the readathon. I would like to just go ahead and have read that series because I've already got my physical copies. It just would be nice. And then we have Trapped by Shay Sanders, which is an erotic paranormal story. It is not a romance, so we do need to keep that in mind if anyone picks that up or if I do pick it up. And then I have Curiosity by Christina C. Jones as well that I would like to read. I think I'll get through most of these. I don't know that I'll get through all of them. Then we have my audio TBR, which I'm gonna pop up here as well. So we have Wolf Gone Wild, Don't Hex and Drive, Witches Get Stitches, Always Practice Safe Hex. And I do have the novella Walk-In in a Witchy Wonderland on audio as well. And then I have the very irregular, no, hold on, I messed that up. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana, and The Alpha Tyrant's Rejected Mate. My plan is to read through all 4 of the Juliet Cross Stay a Spell series. I may or may not do the holiday novellas, but if I get through those, I'm immediately diving into The Alpha Tyrant's Rejected Mate. My goal this week is 1 ebook, 1 audiobook a day, give or take. Today, we're doing so-so. I also have 2 manga on my TBR for this, which shouldn't be a problem. So we do have, let me not hit myself in the face. We have Rose and Blood Volume 3 that I do need to read. And I have Daily Reports About My Witch Senpai Volume 2 to read. I think those are my only witchy, paranormal mangas I have right now on hand to talk about, to read for this. So we are gonna use those as little palette cleansers. I would really love it if I could finish basically 10 books. So Stay a Spell and Peculiar Taste. I have read the intro to The Death God's Sacrifice by Jenny Nordbak. So that is, we'll see. That is currently sitting on my Kindle right now. I'm no joke, 4% in, but I'm a little bit further into Stay a Spell, which is the first one, Wolf Gone Wild. I'm on chapter 4 right now. I'm gonna finish chapter 4 and then I'm gonna switch to reading the ebook that I have picked out. Am I overly ambitious for this readathon? Yes, probably, but I just honestly have been in kind of a weird book spot that I don't know what I want to read. Nothing's catching me, and I took a break. I barely read the first chunk of October, so I'm kind of just really ready to dive into a lot of paranormal books for love in the night because I've kind of been craving the monsters, the paranormal, that whole thing. So yeah, that's where we're at. I don't have a lot of thoughts yet. Don't have a lot of thoughts going on right now. It's a busy week. I've got a interview on Bree's channel for Meet the Romance Reader Monday night. Tuesday, I have a podcast episode where we're interviewing one of my all-time favorite authors. Round 2, because we just did Sarah McLean and we're doing someone else again. So I do need to try and read as much of that book as I can also in the interim between now and then. Whew, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. And then on Friday, we leave for Atlanta because we are going to a wedding. I'm starting my back-to-back wedding extravaganza. By the time you see this, I will literally be leaving for another wedding. But we should get some reading in and it should be a fun vlog. So this will end Saturday night while I'm at the wedding. Grumps is a groomsman in both of these weddings. So we're just kind of it's chaos. There's a lot going on, this week also means I need to try and find a clutch. I gotta buy some fake nails so I can do my press-ons again. I gotta get a pedicure. I'm getting my hair cut. It is a busy week. I also need to see if I can find a cute clutch for the weddings, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, this is a ramble and a half. So the biggest thing for me right now is as I'm rushing into this like marathon of stuff happening, I just want to make sure I'm taking time to read and take care of myself. So today has been the laziest day of my life. I pretty much have sat on the couch all day. I've not really read. I've been rewatching Ted Lasso, and I have been just kind of enjoying some quiet, much needed quiet, because I've just come home from my trip. And you know, sometimes you need that downtime. So that's what I've been doing today, and I will be back to talk to you in a little bit later tonight once I like figure out dinner and also have read a little bit more. Happy Monday. I thought it's Tuesday, it's Monday. Happy Monday, thank God it's only Monday. Okay, what is up today? I am watching Ted Lasso, rewatching. I'm halfway through the Death God Sacrifice, not the Demon, the Death God Sacrifice. Book 2 is the Demon's Bargain. Woo-hoo. We just had some fan-fucking-tastic face sitting in this book, and then some frozen fucking, we'll call it. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's been kind of hot. I am enjoying it. I'm impressed. I did have an arc of Jenny Nordback's debut, and I didn't get to it, unfortunately, and I feel really bad about it. So this is my first Jenny Nordback, and I'm enjoying it. I am curious to see what else she writes. I need to go back and read His Leading Lady or whatever it's called. But this one so far is fun. I am really enjoying our like Gorgon style heroine, and I'm liking our interesting druid hero. I feel like we're getting a taste of the world in the shadow market and what has to happen for the shadow market to open, because that's what this whole series revolves around, is the shadow market. So I'm really liking it, but I'm about to switch to audiobook and listen to Wolf Gone Wild while I get ready, because we have to go run errands today. We need to go to TJ Maxx. I gotta get some covers for the tassels to tape my boobs, to tape them into my dress for the wedding this weekend. And I wanted to go see if they had these new spooky themed purses. There was like a Ouija board one, like a planchette, that I would really like to find. And I need to go to Aldi and the grocery store to get like some items. So I need more eggs and bread and just like some staples. I have HelloFresh coming to feed me for the next 3 days, which is fantastic. Definitely need it this week, because I honestly do not have the brain power to plan meals right now. So we're gonna go run errands. You're gonna come with me, and we're gonna listen to Wolf Gone Wild while we do that.
Don't wanna play games out with the moves. Don't wanna meditate, girl. With you it's hard. Fill in the blanks, text me back, throw me a kiss instead of them tricks. Don't make it hard. I wanna celebrate.
Quick update. I am almost done with Wolf Gone Wild. I have less than an hour left. Whew, I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. I'm about to go live with Brie over at 11 Words and do my romance reader interview, and I'm really excited and nervous. These questions, y'all, they're hard, but fun. I really like them. So yeah, I'm getting ready to do that. I've not made any more progress on Death God Sacrifice, not Demon, the Death God Sacrifice. But tonight I have to film a video after this live, and then I will be working on reading that book and finishing Wolf Gone Wild is the goal. Tomorrow I should have more time to read because it's mostly a day at home again. Today we ran errands, so you know how it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go get on this, and I will talk to y'all soon. Happy Tuesday. I did not sleep last night. I am a disaster. I had a lot today, but I am about to go downstairs and start on dinner and finish up the Death God Sacrifice. So I will talk to you about that in a little bit, but I have some thoughts. Is it currently 7:26 at night on Tuesday? Yes, I've had a busy day. So I had an interview for Chapter 3 podcast that'll come out in November that we did with Olivia Dade. If you're curious and you haven't subscribed yet, you really should. Between the Sarah McLean and Olivia Dade one, I'm living for these author interviews we've been doing. So we had that. And then I have just been trying to rest because I'm so tired from not sleeping all night. I literally, I'm not joking when I said that I was up from about 1:30 to 5 in the morning, and then I was up again by 9. And that was like not good sleep. That was like on and off sleep from 5 on. Yeah, so we are in bed. I did finish The Death God's Sacrifice. I'm giving it 4 stars. It did count for Eat Her Out, Getting Horny, and New to Me Author. So I'm already like 4 or 5 problems down, which is great. Yeah, because I also got Shift Baby Shift and Toil and Trouble from Wolf Gone Wild. So that's where I'm at. I have not started Don't Hex and Drive. Is that book 2? I think that's book 2. Yeah, so I have not started that really, to be honest with you, because yeah, I have no brain power. I have no brain or body power. I'm literally like, I'm barely, like I'm still in my clothes, because I wanted to update you before I was in pajamas again, aka my giant Ted Lasso shirt. But yeah, so I did that. That's done. I have started I keep messing up the title of the Jillian Graves book. So I got 2 arcs this week that are both monster and paranormal that I'm going to read over the next day, because I just would like to feel accomplished and like I read a little more. So I'm reading, I'm reading Blood Moon by Jillian Graves. This cover is stunning. She's 6 feet tall and I love that. He's a vampire named Vlad. Love that. She takes a little potion that kind of makes her feel real good, and it looks like we're headed straight to the hookup. So I'm also here for that. And then I'm going to read Ensnared by the Werewolf by LILLIAN LARK, which I just got in as well. This is another shorty. This one is a heartbroken witch and a cursed werewolf and a fated encounter under a full moon. This has primal play in it. I really can't wait for both of these. Anyways, that's where we're at right now. It is a good time. I am excited to keep reading the Peculiar Taste series. I do still want to finish it this week. I don't know if I will or not, because I just have so much to get done. But I also just got word that I'm getting one of my most anticipated arcs from Anna Wong like tomorrow. So yeah, there's that too. Like, it's just so much. Anyways, I'm gonna put on pajamas. I brushed my teeth, I've washed my face. I am going to sleep. In the next hour, I will be asleep is the goal. So I will talk to you in the morning, probably bright and early and very refreshed. I'm very excited to feel slightly more alive. So I will talk to you all then, and yeah, I can't wait to finish Blood Moon up here while I fall asleep, hopefully, and then start Ensnared by the Werewolf. And yeah, I'll have updates in the morning.
Our togetherness, both mind and flesh. Only we know how it goes. We know how it goes. Our togetherness, both mind and flesh. We know how it goes. Way down low.
Alright, y'all. I am sitting outside the hair salon. It's Thursday morning. I've had my Whataburger breakfast. I brought my stylist Whataburger for breakfast. And I need to update you because I am a few more chapters into Don't Hex and Drive, and I'm really liking the dynamic here. He got a package for her that contains something spicy, and it is hilarious watching this interaction. Like, I'm loving it so much. I also am like 1 or 2 chapters left, I think, in, wow, this is, yeah, I need a haircut. Anyways, I've got 1 or 2 more chapters left in Blood Moon, which I will finish while I'm getting my hair done, and then I'm going to start Ensnared by the Wolf. But Blood Moon, another witchy vampire book, and I'm loving it. This is a great novella. I highly recommend you all pick it up when it comes out. It's very spicy, very fun plot, because it's definitely like Rivals to Lovers, and like, we just keep fucking to get it out of our system feelings, which is like one of my faves. So loving that, and yeah, I can't wait to finish it up here while I'm sitting at the salon with my bleach, and then when I have my color going, I will be reading Ensnared by the Werewolf. So I won't update you on reading until I get out of the salon today, or when I get home later, because it's gonna be a long day. Like, this is a, you know, like 6-hour process. to get this happening. I should be a darker green when I come out. We'll see. I want to talk to my stylist about it. I really love this green and I'm like sad to give it up, but I feel like going darker for the weddings we have coming up is like a better idea. So we'll see. What else? I think that's all that's happening right now. I don't have a lot going on. We're just getting ready to leave tomorrow for the wedding, round 1. So that's just kind of been all that's on my mind. When I get home today, I gotta do one last little laundry and I need to try and get all the laundry put away because it has just been sitting there and sitting there. Yeah, that's on me. It's fine. Anyways, I am hopefully gonna finish Don't Hex and Drive today and 2 other novellas, and then I will, if I finish Ensnared by the Werewolf, I will be starting The Demon's Bargain. I know I'm bad because like I was like, I'm gonna read all of the Peculiar Taste, but that first one, like it wasn't bad. It just dragged in that way where like I didn't get through it quick enough to like set my momentum. So if these 2 are good, I think it's gonna help me pick up the pace. And if I'm not loving The Demon's Bargain, honestly, I'm probably gonna jump to a different book because I really just want something that's gonna like pull me straight through the story. I am hopeful I'll get to read some on the drive tomorrow to Atlanta, so that will help as well. And yeah, I've got under like 2.5 hours in Don't Hex and Drive, so like I should be able to finish it today. It's hard to use AirPods when I'm getting my hair done, so that's part of it too. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I will be back to talk to y'all later with fresh hair. I cannot wait. This hair is, I mean, I didn't do anything today. I was just like, we're just gonna roll up. She washes and all that, and I tell her, I was like, I just come in when it's hair day. Like, my hair is what it is and we're just here. So yeah, that's all that's going on right now. I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Bye.
I don't wanna push and pull, girl, come on, fool me once. Oh, I don't play rough.
Happy Friday. We are packing up to head to Atlanta. I did read a little more of Ensnared by the Werewolf. I plan to finish it on the drive today and then start The Demon's Bargain. Not sure how much reading will happen. You're gonna get a fun montage though. We did have a fun main character moment. The car we tried to rent we couldn't rent it. There was like an issue in their system. So we got a fancy car, which you'll see in a minute. So that's fun. We're gonna go drive a fancy car around Atlanta all weekend. So yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, we're getting everything ready. I'm going to be trying to find a blow dry bar place to do my hair on Saturday. And yeah, that's about it really. There's not much happening, but yeah, we're gonna go. I want to take you along for the ride, and I'll update you more when I read more later today.
I wanna celebrate, you know, our togetherness.
Happy Saturday. I'm asking, let's sit down and put on my fake nails. I got my hair blown out. I've got it clipped back right now so I can like do makeup and skincare without ruining it. I've already messed with this but it's fine. It will still look good tonight. We are prepped. We have our dress, shoes, blister pads, booby tape. This needs to go in the bathroom. You know, all the things. So I'm about to sit down and do my nails. I'm in a towel, by the way. Travel hack. I bring like one of these towels that fits me because not all hotel towels fit. Because it's super comfy and then I can like get ready and it's nice. Anyways, I am, oh, they had drinks in them. Okay, I was trying to figure out why this was rattling. Anyways, I am gonna sit down and do my nails. I've got like 5 alarms set because I need to be downstairs probably at 5 o'clock-ish to try and catch the shuttle to the wedding. Because worst case, I'll just be really early and that's fine. The boys offered, since like I'm obviously flying like solo until after the wedding, since Grumps is a groomsman, the boys were like, you can come with us at 3:30. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna chill in the hotel room and do my own thing. So I'll put on a lip mask, do my nails, and I will talk to y'all in just a little bit as I listen to Don't Hex and Drive. ready. I do have to reapply my lipstick, but I'm about to go downstairs to get in the car / get in the bus that's taking us to the venue. Look at how well this matches. I'm so thrilled. Anyways, makeup is done, clutch is prepped. I had to pull my AirPods out, which sucks, but I was hoping to finish Don't Hex and Drive. I'm almost done with it and it's so freaking good and I'm loving it. I literally have 30 minutes left, probably less than that. But I will finish it tonight or tomorrow morning and I will tell you all about it then. But get ready for wedding fun.
I want to celebrate, you know. Our togetherness.
Hello, so I'm back, I'm home. I slept for like 11 hours last night to this morning. I finished more books and I need to talk to you and wrap up this vlog. So obviously the wedding was wonderful. I showed you like a small brief clip. It like, y'all know I don't share people without permission and I didn't ask for permission, so I felt the most comfortable with the tiny little clip I got, and that's it. I posted, if you follow me on Instagram, I did share a little bit more on stories, but that's it. Like, you know, the lives for 24 hours, that's long gone by the time you're watching this. But I did have a lot of fun at the wedding. It was great to celebrate someone we've known for like over 10 years getting married, and just I was so proud. He is like a child to me. When Grumps was in the service, they were to serve together and he was at our house constantly. I was constantly feeding him, and there's quite a few of the boys I was constantly feeding, and just they hold a special place. Like, that was a very pivotal time in our lives, you know, as most people it is, you know. So it was just really fun to see him get married and see him, you know, where he is now. And yeah, it was a blast. I'm so happy that we got to attend and that Grumps was in the wedding party and all that, but it just meant, you know, a lot of stress up here in my brain. Also, things take, there's just more going on than I planned / expected, I guess would be the way to put it. Not in a bad way, just it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's a lot having 2 weddings back to back. But it is worth it because I do want to celebrate these people in our lives and their unions. Like, it's so fun, especially like as we're like the old married couple in our friend group, so that also makes it fun because we've been married for 12 years now. And it's fun getting to tell people that and they like freak out, but yeah, we were babies when we got married. So that honestly has been just a blast, and I'm really glad to be home. And I thought I would get a little more reading in than I did, but of course, you know, we were at the wedding until like 11 o'clock at night and drank a lot and danced my little heart out, and then we ended up just passed out in the hotel room as soon as I got everything off. The biggest thing is, you know, they're happily married now and the union's done and all that good stuff. And I'm home briefly. So yeah, we have to get ready for the next wedding round, but that's fine. That'll be a fun time. But because of that, I kind of extended my Love in the Night reading, and we're gonna count it towards the readathon because I couldn't finish everything with wedding festivities on Saturday. So on Sunday we drove home. You saw a little snippet of that through Chattanooga and the mountains and stuff. It was beautiful and trafficy. Just like on the drive down, it added so much time because of accidents everywhere, so that was fun. And I didn't really, like, by the time we got home Sunday, it was 5 p.m. and then we had to go drop the rental off, and then it was like 7:30. So we literally came home, ate dinner, and stared into the distance / watched House of Dragons, but I didn't really watch it. I just zoned out for, I feel like, 3 hours. But because of all this, I did finish 2 more books this morning / late last night, some before bed. So I finished Don't Hex and Drive, which I want to talk about Wolf Gone Wild a little bit more in depth because I didn't do that before. Wolf Gone Wild's the first book in this series, and I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's a solid book. I think it's a solid 4-star read. I think it's a fun time. I enjoyed the characters a lot. I enjoyed meeting the sisters. It's a great introduction to the series. Don't Hex and Drive for me was much better. I liked it even more. It was a 4.5 versus a 4 for Wolf Gone Wild. The reason I'm knocking like half a star off from it being a 5 is because I listened to the audiobook. I didn't realize this when I got them. The narrators are the same for all audiobooks, and it's a white guy narrating for an Indian actor, Bollywood type actor vampire. I'm just not comfortable, you know? Like, I just wasn't comfortable, but I loved the story. So like taking that element out of this, right? Which I can't completely do since I listened to it. I still loved the story and I loved the setup here, but I just was a little bit sad at the narration situation. So yeah, there's that. But again, like, and I can't speak to the representation, right? Because I'm not Indian. But I did enjoy like the Bollywood references and some of that stuff. And I thought it was really fun, but I just was off put by the narrator, our male narrator. So there's that. So be forewarned if you pick up the series. But Don't Hex and Drive is our witch and vampire series, and I thought it was really fun. I thought the plot wrapped up much better in this one also, and I thought that the way that she was helping them solve this situation of these girls being kidnapped was great, and I loved that all. But I just needed like a better narration, and I think it would have been a 5 stars, like better narrator situation. Then I also finished Ensnared by the Werewolf. I also finished Ensnared by the Werewolf by LILLIAN LARK, and I freaking loved this book. It was so good, so good. Give it also 4.5. I just wanted it to be a little bit longer. I feel the same way about Found by the Lake Monster, which just follows the girl who is supposed to show up at his cabin in Found by the Lake Monster, and her fated mate, and like them resisting being fated mates. It's like slightly rejected fated mates, but not like super rejected fated mates, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really loved this as well. I think this is a great one to pick up if you like LILLIAN LARK. It will probably be in KU at some point also. She usually rotates books in and out. So there's that. And I'm really excited for people to read it and that it's out in the world already, because this was great. So I did read a total of 5 books for the readathon. We did have 2 surprise arcs because I didn't realize, I forgot I was getting these 2 arcs, and I think if I hadn't have gotten those 2 arcs I would have read more of Peculiar Taste, but they will be in future vlogs as I read them here. My goal is still to finish them in October, and same for the Stay a Spell series. But I'm pretty happy with 5 books considering how busy my week was. I would have loved to actually hit 7, but I forgot my manga when I packed, so I didn't have easy reads. Like, I only had ebooks and stuff, and like obviously you can't read a book at a wedding. Like, that's rude. And I just hung out with the other wife, which was a great time. I enjoyed that a lot. The wife, like the other wife, and the groomsmen, it's a group. We had one other wife, and me and her were buds and hung out. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself. I would like to do better. I'm working on like reinvigorating my reading, because I honestly just feel I'm just in a weird spot right now, and I don't know how else to explain that. And I think it's just the amount of busyness I know I have coming my way. Instead of reading, I'm stressed about everything else. So I'm reading a really anticipated arc right now, and I think that's gonna help. So we'll talk about that in future reading vlogs. If you want a video where I talk about like reading moods and like phases of life / reading seasons of life sort of thing, I'd be happy to do that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's all my reading. I hope y'all had a great Love in the Night readathon. Let me know if you read anything you loved. And if there's anything you think I should pick up. I'm sorry, Peas is like shaking her bell all around because she wants to be involved. So say hi. Say hi. Okay, we're done. So if you have a book you loved and read and think I should check out, let me know in the comments, or just that you loved. If I've read it already, I don't mind. I want to hear about it. If you don't want to do that, leave me a kitty emoji in the comments since we have our visitor. And I will be back to talk to y'all in just a few days in my next video. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get away.